featuring Angel Reese, my favorite person to talk about other than Caitlin Clark. Let's start with, can we pull up the quotes that she gave to the Chicago Tribune that started all this mess? I've been telling you all that Angel Reese wants out of Chicago. She's a front runner. She's going to, I said this very early in this season, she's going to be looking to exit the Chicago Sky. The going has gotten tough. And when the going gets tough, Angel Reese gets going, just ask Maryland.
Here's the ironic part. Angel Reese probably thinks she's controlling the story. In her mind, posting that TikTok was a flex, a statement, "I'm fine, you can't hold me back." But that's not how it came across. To fans, it looked like a player more focused on her phone than her team. It didn't read as strength, it read as tone deaf. It sent the message, "I care more about going viral than winning games." And fans aren't naive. They can sense when priorities are off. They look at Caitlin Clark, who takes hit after hit and still suits up, and then they look at Angel, who has the tools to dominate but keeps stepping on her own reputation. She's not some fringe role player, she's a legitimate force in the paint. She's got the size, the athleticism, the natural gifts to be great. But instead of building on that, she's tearing herself down. The sad truth is she's giving her critics everything they need. And once fans lose respect, earning it back is almost impossible.
Yo, when are we gonna get this girl Angel Reese out the league? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not I'm all for women, but she is ass. It's bad, my nigga. It's bad. Bro, there's no way you're this bad. There's literally no way. What did they saw in you that they turned you to a W? What the Angel?
This isn't just one slip up, it's a pattern. At Maryland, teammates clashed with her attitude. At LSU, the drama stuck to her like glitter that never goes away. Now in Chicago, she's already been benched for being detrimental. That word alone tells the story. Most rookies fight to prove they belong. Angel made headlines for proving she could be a distraction faster than anyone else. She doesn't seem to realize she's becoming the WNBA's version of reality TV. People aren't watching for her game, they're watching for the spectacle. And meanwhile, Caitlin Clark benefits without lifting a finger. Every messy move Angel makes just makes Caitlin look sharper by comparison. She doesn't even need to say a word. That TikTok is now permanent. Anytime Angel mentions being hurt, someone will bring it up. Anytime she defends herself, someone will fire back, "Yeah, but you were too injured to play and still danced like you were in a Drake video." That kind of moment doesn't fade. It sticks. It's not just a bad look, it's a lasting stain.
36, and Angel Reese basically said, hey look, we can't count on her next year. At her age, coming off that injury, we need someone younger who's ready to win right now, something like that. She just drove a bus over this Vandersloot. Well, people in Chicago, her teammates, read the quotes, saw the newspaper article, and were very upset. And they had a meeting yesterday where Angel Reese had to apologize and start backpedaling. And then I think this is from Front Office Sports reporting about Angel Reese and the reaction and the fallout in Chicago.
What makes this even worse is the timing. Chicago didn't just lose games, they lost belief. The final stretch of a season is when players prove what they're made of. It's when they gut it out, fight through pain, and leave everything on the court. That's how respect is earned in this league. Angel chose the opposite. She took the opt-out route, the tap-out, post-content path, and you can bet her teammates felt betrayed. You can't go to war with someone who abandons the fight for clout. Coaches and GMs notice this, too. They're not only evaluating box scores, they're watching how players handle adversity. Caitlin Clark gets fouled harder than anyone in the league and doesn't complain. Angel takes a game off, then posts a dance routine. One builds credibility for the WNBA. The other makes it look unserious, and the truth is, the league can't afford that. The WNBA is still fighting for space in a crowded sports world. Every move matters. Every storyline gets magnified. So when one of your most visible stars is clowning around while her team struggles, it undermines the progress of everyone else working tirelessly to make the league respected.
Reese is the worst player in the WNBA? Hey, coming from an LSU fan, she won a natty for us. But now she's just all bark, no bite. So what happened? Here's my breakdown why I think she's struggling. 1, maybe I think the game's just too fast and physical from the college game. 2, maybe she's spending too much time on the internet instead of on the court. 3, obviously she has Caitlin Clark on her mind. At the end of the day, I think the media is just putting too much pressure on her that she can't perform at her best. Angel Reese, just make us Tiger fans proud. Just do better.
Caitlin Clark is out front carrying the banner, proving women's basketball can be tough, competitive, and must-watch. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is doing the opposite, feeding the critics who say it's all a sideshow. And that's a disaster for the brand. The sad part is Angel doesn't seem to notice. She's smiling on private jets, laughing on TikTok, acting untouchable. But here's the reality, you can't dance your way into respect. You can't post your way to a championship. At some point, production has to match the platform. Teammates won't care about your following if you're not helping them win, and when that happens, Angel risks being left with clout but no credibility, a brand but no banners, attention but no legacy. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark will keep stacking highlights, wins, and respect until her name is cemented in the sport's history. That's the contrast. One is building history, the other is building hashtags. When the dust settles, the truth will be clear. Angel Reese isn't just not Caitlin Clark, she's not even close. And unless she changes fast, she never will be.